Hello children, hope you all are keeping safe and sound at your homes. Today I am here to do two interesting activities with you and I hope you will really enjoy doing them. So today what we are going to do, we'll learn through our activity how to grow a plant first from a seed and then from a stem. Secondly, I'll tell you to do the collection of few flowers and leaves and to make a sheet of them in your activity book. Okay? So, first of all, I would like to start by teaching you how to grow a plant from seed. The things which you will require for this will be easily available to you in your houses. For that we need tomatoes and as well as potatoes. First I will be teaching you how to grow plant from seeds. First of all, you take the tomatoes and take help from your parents. Ask them to cut into thin slices. For you, I will show you. See, you should cut them this way so that the seeds can be visible to you. Okay? Then take a pot and put some soil in that pot. Then what you are supposed to do is move aside little bit of soil from the pot and then put the slices of tomatoes which you have cut in and place them in the soil this way. Keep little distance between the slices and then cover rest of your soil over the slices this way, and then you have to pour little water on them and the next step is to put that pot outside in the sunlight. And girls, you know what you are supposed to do daily? Take care of this pot and water it daily. And you know what you will observe after few days? After few days, nearly about 10 to 15 days, small sap shoots start emerging from the soil, which slowly grows into a plant. And now, after 1 month or 1.5 months, you will get tomato plants from this. And slowly, the flower will come and tomatoes will start coming from it. So, this way, you will be able to grow your tomato plant. So, through this activity, we learn today how to grow a plant with the help of seeds. Okay? Hope you'll understand it. And our next activity, I'll teach you how to grow a plant from stem. What is this, girls? This is a potato, which you'll easily get from your kitchen. And same way, ask your mother or your father or any other member of family to help you in this activity. They will cut them into small sizes. But here one thing which you have to take care is, you have to take a potato having small birds on it. See, can you see it? So, we will use it as a stem. As potato is a stem, we'll use those birds. From them, a plant will emerge. And the process is again the same as we have done for the tomato. Same way, we'll take a pot, fill it with soil, move aside little bit of soil and cut the slice of potato having bird in it this way and place it, and again cover it, girls, with some soil. Same way now, you have to pour water, you have to take care of this pot, give it sufficient sunlight, neither too much sunlight nor less, it should be moderate. As we are having the summer season, it's very hot outside, so you have to take care that the pot should be placed outside in such a place where it receives sunlight, but it should not be very much. It should not be too sunny. Okay? And the second thing, water it daily. And after 1 month or 2 months, a potato plant will start emerging from the soil. So, this way you will be able to learn how a plant grows from a stem. Okay, hope you understood. So today we have learned two things, isn't it? The first thing was how to grow a plant from the seed, which we have done in the case of tomatoes, and second we learned how to grow a plant from stem. We learned that with the help of potato slice. Okay, hope you'll be doing this activity at home, and I'm sure that you will really enjoy this. So now girls, get set ready for your next activity. For this activity, you have to collect few leaves as well as few flowers from your house as well as from your surroundings. Okay, suppose you can collect a flower of bougainvillea, or you can collect a money plant leaves. This way you have to collect 3-4 types of leaves as well as 4 types of flowers. So after collecting the leaves as well as the flowers, take one of your old thick book. Okay, आपके पास एक पुरानी मोटी सी किताब होगी जो भी आप यूज़ नहीं कर रहे हैं, you can take that. Okay, so place the flower as well as the leaves in that and keep it aside for 10 to 15 days and press it with some heavy thing, or you can keep other items also, some heavy things over your book. And after 10 to 15 days, when you will open the book, you will find that your leaves which you have kept as well as your flowers which you have placed inside the book are dried now. So now with those dried leaves as well as with the flowers, you have to paste them in your activity book. Okay, I'll show you the activity book which you are having at home. It is a drawing book with color pages. So use that drawing book having color pages. We call it a activity book. So in that you have to put the heading in one of the pages as types of flowers, in the second one as types of leaves, and there you have to stick the 3 or 4 leaves which you have collected and which you have dried, as well as the flowers which you have collected and you have dried in a book, and you have to paste them with the heading types of flowers and types of leaves, and paste it beautifully in a drawing book. And below them you have to label them as the name of the flower you have to write which you have collected. Suppose I have collected a flower of bougainvillea. So below that flower, the dried flower which I have pasted in my book, I will write there bougainvillea. Suppose I have collected a rose flower. So what I will going to do, I will paste the dry flower and write it below rose. The same way we will do with the leaves also. The leaves which we have collected, suppose I have shown you a money plant leaf, isn't it? So that leaf you will dry it, and when you stick it nicely on your drawing sheet page, you will write below money plant leaf. If I have collected a mango trees leaf, then I will write there mango leaf. So this way it will help you to make a album of the dry leaves as well as dry flowers. So I will show you which type of book is known as the activity book. Seagulls. This is your colored pages activity book. Okay. Here on the left side page, write EVS activity. Okay. As this is our EVS subject, you have to write EVS activity, and we'll be using only the right hand side. This yellow page, can you all see? We have to use this yellow page for sticking our dry leaves. As I have written here, types of leaves. If you have collected 3 types of leaves, stick all the 3 leaves here, 1, 2 and 3. If you have collected 4 types of leaves, then stick here 4 types of leaves and label them with their names. Same way on the very next page, again we will be using the left side of the activity book and will stick our flowers here. If you got 3 flowers, paste them, and if by chance you got 2 only, then also no need to worry. Just collect them, dry them and paste them on the second page of your activity book with the heading types of flowers. The important thing which you are supposed to do here is you have to write the names of the leaves from where you have taken it, the name of the plant. Suppose it is a Guava plant, you have taken a leaf, you will write there guava leaf. Fine. If you have taken a mango leaf, write there mango leaf. Same way, if you have taken a hibiscus flower, you will be writing there hibiscus, or another name for it is shoe flower. I hope you will enjoy this activity and make your own album of leaves as well as flowers. Thank you.